Hi, my name is Jason Tiedick, and I help trainers shine online and reach all of their learners virtually. You're about to learn how to virtually engage your students, create and maintain excitement, and ensure everyone is so comfortable with the material that it's as if they were right there in the room with you. Imagine if you could train your customers, staff, or any audience just as well online as you could in person. Most trainers either don't think it's possible or don't know how to make it happen. After interviewing literally hundreds of trainers and instructors, I discovered the top 30 things they worry about when it comes to training classes online. Ask yourself, have you ever had any of the concerns below about doing the following things in a virtual training environment? How do you gain audience's attention quickly, capture their buy-in, let go of the old software, comfort their fears, and overcome their resistance? How do you sell it so the end users will be receptive to the training? How do you create initial excitement about the topic? How can you connect immediately with your audience virtually? How do you gain virtual rapport? How do breaks work? Should I offer them more often, less often? How do I create a personal connection? How do I keep slides engaging while still including my main points? How do you stay high energy without people in the room? How do you keep your voice on that fine line between annoyingly enthusiastic and boring? How do you utilize the chat to garner participation from participants who don't want to talk out loud? How can you incorporate exercises and activities so that it doesn't just become a demonstration? How do you ask questions and get real answers? How can you ensure trainees are following along? How do you keep their attention virtually for 4 to 8 hours of class? If you can't watch trainees' facial expressions or see their screens if they're roaming back in front of the classroom or around the room, how do you know if they're actually with you? How do you check that they're on the same page? How do you have trainees visually interested in something that you're teaching remotely? How do you set an appropriate pace? How can the trainer pick up on the cues of when to slow down, speed up, repeat, etc.? How can you get buy-in from 50 people spread throughout the country or world to go slower or faster than they would like? If you normally write something on a whiteboard or a big sticky note, how do you do that virtually? How do you validate they're getting it since you can't look at their faces or read their body language? How's hands-on support managed if someone is struggling? How do you maintain rapport during that struggle? How do you keep your class from feeling impersonal virtually? What ideas do you have for coordinating activities remotely and doing benchmark checks with your group? How do you get them to interact, ask, and answer questions? How do you manage technical issues related to delivering the class while also staying focused on all this material and the teaching? And what are the steps to take when you prepare for a virtual class? Here's the thing. We'll address how to handle each and every one of these concerns and more in this program. You'll learn how to open well, teach an engaging lesson, ensure they got it, maintain credibility and rapport, facilitate an activity, handle questions, manage technical issues, and close well, all in a virtual environment so that your students learn from you just as well as they would in person. Most gurus just say, here's the gold dust, and then people don't know what to do with it, or it simply doesn't work. The point is, they don't give the precursors as to why it works. In this program, we'll break down each and every technique to make it simple and easy and tell you why it works so that you can apply it to new situations day after day in your training, such as how to get your students to model concepts for you. This program will help you with 10 key areas of your virtual training. Number 1, create a personal connection with your audience. Number 2, engage a virtual audience with tools that keep them interested and on pace. Number 3, ensure they're following along, understanding, and getting support they need. Number 4, maintaining excitement and energy. Number 5, being sure your participants can perform critical tasks that they need. Number 6, remotely assisting participants who are struggling. Number 7, manage questions and answers. Number 8, getting interaction from participants. Number 9, troubleshooting and managing technical difficulties. And number 10, preparing for a virtual training session with step-by-step instructions on how to set up the curriculum, yourself, the environment, and your trainees. Whether you're beginning, intermediate, or an advanced virtual trainer, you're going to get dozens of new strategies and techniques for virtual training that you may have never even heard before every time you watch this program. Your trainees will notice the difference. They'll even thank you for your classes. The best virtual trainers and the best virtual teachers in the world are the ones that are always striving to get better. And this program, Virtual, is the most powerful online virtual training program available to help you do it. Simply click the button to get started.